to this. Another test, another practice environment for it. We get to see the form from both sides, looking at champs on the horizon. Obviously, a huge congratulations to Vitality for their work just a moment ago. Fabulous to witness. Already, but being quite concise in approach and catching Durka.
What happened there? Did Mr. Fallon hit some shots and it stopped him from running out?
Equalize.
Oh, not cleanest attempt, but he's shown his hand now.
EMEA just peeling away. The rest of Fut with that control over A elbow, waiting for their abilities to come off cooldown. They've got the stun now. They've got 2 smokes.
You're gonna stun fast. Still has stun though.
Spawn.
Maybe it just came back.
It's gonna be free.
You guys are probably right.
Gonna have to look to do this regroup. And we saw this yesterday from them. They often went for these retakes and it used the flank.
It was quite good, honestly, in a couple of those instances. It was quite pleasant to watch, seeing them all together. And the plant is
Dude, look at the damage. I mean, this isn't
a the retake. What do they have here?
It really doable.
With a lot of utility, but HP
Asa
is
still
low,
has
so
flash,
and
they've been doing this all the time. I'm a little bit worried for Fnatic that
still standing. This will be noted.
They might have shown a lot of how they like to play this map.
Chronicle down low here, Alpha down low, and CNED still standing. First bit of pressure and the counter swing. Nice flash, but a good pickup from Hero. Nice counter from EMEA.
Yeah, you can already see the fact they had 3 people here. This was already smart though. 3 people here, instead of like the Omen flash to actually get them when they try and retake in. They just play Omen over towards side so they can flash sight, and then 3 people waiting for the push. Yeah, so they just get spammed a little bit. He kind of messed up trying to get the nade out.
They like to do even double flanks with Boaster going up with Hero when that shock isn't able to take out that trip, and they played for it. They have EMEA there, they're ready with CNED, and obviously they also have...
But now they're going to have to make their way through this round, however. Just classics coming out. You're looking at basically CNED keeping himself very
Who wants to win this? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, God, okay.
When you see that kind of stuff, you're like, okay. Feeling real confident with that.
His life, walking away with 6 and getting a body down. Chronicle going to be on the receiving end of that.
I put Fut pretty high up in my pick'ems. I think I have them winning EMEA.
Catching Hero off.
And after seeing that,
control over B main the entire time.
Feeling good about it.
Yeah, this is perfect from Fut. They've covered every single base. They can leave EMEA here just to free farm it up. I think he spotted the other player. Yeah, absolutely. Alpha. It's going to be called that he's already crossed. They're going to get a safe plant. And you are right. CNED had taken that control safely and securely the entire time through B main.
Alpha looking to just deal some damage.
Yeah, and he knows that people are going to be hunting him.
He's hiding.
In 1, okay.
Just
not too bad though, like Cypher out of all of the people to farm, I guess you want to...
Okay. So it's looking like, you know, we're going
Fnatic, you don't mind it being a Cypher.
Here. This is the big test for Fnatic. They need to get something going.
Definitely pick. It's maybe one of the better maps for the Cypher.
From them, a lot of
you can isolate Jules and get picks early.
And we also saw when the Sova Chronicle started towards A, he would shock that flank trip to set up that flank, and they had planned out basically in advance how the round was going to look. I want to see if they're continuing to do this. But Fut...
Shields on 4 and then just 1 with the light. I think that's going to be Boaster, so he's got to be a bit cautious if that's still in effect, which he can imagine it will be, being the bonus they're coming in against. But the speed in which they're contacting middle here, completely dry.
Fast.
They are so close to this. Chronicle's got to be careful of the timing. No, he's...
Oh my goodness, what is that?
It's a lie. The round is still going.
Round 26.
Good. Glad everything's working well. But Krax, though, has found an opening. Pivoting through marketing, pressuring top mid, pivoting through market. Hero has to hold the line. It's a second kill for him, maybe a third. No. Overwhelmed and
that's a side though. Okay, that's the duel. That is the duel that decides it. Bonus. Yeah, they get a plan as well. Mr. Fallon can just creep up late over towards middle as well.
Alpha, last one alive again here, but this is the bonus round for Fut. He's looking to see if there's a chance but find a way back into this round if he's able to convert this somehow. That is a much needed entry point for Fnatic into this game. And if he's unable to find that, he's just got to go and bail. He's got a few seconds to work with, see if he can punish 1 peak.
They still have this fallback plan. They still have so many contingencies. You've got Mr. Fallen in middle. He's slowly working back through market, playing around the world. So even if Alpha does take down the 2, it wouldn't have mattered. Krax is there. Beautiful.
Some of the better agents to get kills as well.
Kind of difference here from a team that has put Sunset as
100 Thieves contracts were always for 2024. They just made the contract amendment on the... Okay, so it's the database that was wrong.
In that regard. So for now, this is the first big test, but I love that quick mid-pressure from CNED and the rest of FUT.
100 Thieves can't take a day without getting loads of loads of drama.
How Fnatic was responding,
insane.
You know, every time
like
Casey was doing that against Fnatic yesterday, out that big gap in middle, and that's what they exposed.
It's quick learning coming out.
The content org, yeah, it's true. They're actually paying everyone to just make sure they do it. Paid off Dryad. Paid the fake drama. Paid off Riot database guy. Good move, honestly. And Nadeshot has his videos pre-planned. Yeah, I get it. I see it.
It's just farming time for him.
It's so free.
And he's so nasty with it too. He's 9-0. He had his ult. It was invested last round, I believe, and it was the one that caught Alpha, who's just trying to make his way back over. Wingman gonna go do his job. How could they? Trying to do his damn job.
Tisk tisk.
But it's Hero and Alpha trying to make something happen through market.
Oh, Sun needs
play ahead of that.
okay.
5 alive and Lucia flawless. It's a clear
we gotta look at this round coming up. Big buy rounds, and they're up against Breachel, Cypher. Is Breach, Cypher, and Official, right? What a nightmare.
This round. We like to see FUT how they split up at the start of the round. Usually it's Raze with the Gecko trying to take control over something, and they don't fight A too early. They're gonna let that open. They're gonna maybe set up Yedajay in middle. He still has that outlaw.
Let's start looking into what Fnatic should actually be doing.
To a Vandal here, get him out middle.
So what's up here? Right over towards A. Didn't choose the boom bot for here. Break the boom bot. Yeah. It's better be a proper smoke.
But no commitment behind, and they're being conditioned to know that CNED is gonna be here. Whether he's got support or not is yet to be seen and explored, but they can't really fight for this B main control too easily. It's not given for free, it's not on a platter. So where does FNC
again, I worry for these teams to play like this.
So far, they're having to play to the tune that FUT are setting. We're gonna have the ult coming in, Cracks here. Gonna clear close, clear pillar, and instantly Cena taking that space off the back. We're seeing these guys in good form, it looks like. Nice synergy between the two, good intent,
yeah, and can we get a good plant down? We got Breachel, could send it over towards...
Rolling Thunder. They can use this to extend into spawn here.
Could, and the ult's now coming down. Cena gonna lean a little further forward. This is dangerous.
There's a bold move. They actually don't get too much from their ults here.
Trying to buy them the time, keeps them some safety from market. Cena turns his eyes, gets a second.
That was incredible from Cena.
Durka plays back in, through from CT. Hero's detained. He's out of the round for the moment, but two still standing up against the two Cracks and Mr. Fallen. Durka,
okay, very nice from Durka. Yeah, I didn't really like the additional Breachel over towards spawn. I would have preferred like Breachel here and then take some map control, or even just all get off site, play B main.
Cena gets those 2 kills coming out of
Wasn't the biggest fan of those.
That should be a freebie for FUT.
That's a I agree with that.
Turning that around.
Could be a freebie round.
It was a really tall task, and now they get to stabilize a little bit. They get their foot in the door. The first round on the board, and Durka has his showstopper. That's 2 ultimates invested for FUT in that round as well. So maybe we're starting to see possible swing into Fnatic's favor here.
I like this though, I like the leak out cage. Hero did very good. Hero did very good to stay alive during all of this as well.
On the money there, seeing it swing around, and maybe the first time we've seen them fight back.
So 3 people go down in that round.
2 away for Chronicles. Durka's got his.
Fnatic got to win 2 in a row, so you want to see Durka's ult into this one. And CNED, my guy.
Oh.
Are we forgetting about this? That seemed a little lackadaisical, a mistake.
Forgot about the Iron Fleet.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't play that angle ever before.
No, you're fine.
It's a great meme there.
Well, Durka just got shut up. The voice line ain't even going to be able to finish on that. Cracks quick with it. But still, this feels very here and there. Breakout fights, individuals, no trades. There it is. But Hero probably didn't need to overextend on that. They had everything they wanted. They've controlled the extremity at the very least.
It was impressive with Hero. It feels like he always gets his one.
Just got denied there.
Again, good amount of time gets more, but he does always get his one.
Is he gonna try it? He's trying it.
Lovely. What an attempt.
He didn't pick it up. It's unlucky.
That would have been so cool. And now position noted. He's got 2 up against him.
Oh boy.
Stunned up 2.
Yeah,
and
get
look
stunned
at
on
that,
this one.
Okay,
convincing rounds back to back.
And a messy round there. Josh, it
Now
felt like
they're
there was a bit of a
kinda close with
fumble in
Wolves.
middle. Don't know what happened.
I would be fine with a
pushing
FUT
up so
timeout.
deep top mid and just being
I'd be fine for
completely
that, for sure.
That was a little bit of a blunder,
shut
not
down.
just realizing that
Top mid.
Chronicle could be there. He's been pivoting from this position frequently. So just tunnel visioned on that market position for Boaster to be in there. That is the most likely player, I believe.
Yeah.
And just to completely ignore it, maybe a little bit of misplay, maybe a little bit of misread. But if you ask me, the main thing that stuck out to me that round was that we're going to see that same sort of play towards me
I don't
here.
agree with it, really.
The high trip, expecting it.
They're trying to kill. Oh, but CNED straight away delivers it to the fleeing hero. And now they're being denied here.
Because if your way of not needing an Omen flash means you have to flank every single time, then I don't think it's great.
He's got to give up sight completely. He can't challenge this now.
The rotation too far away. Rolling Thunder for Alpha.
Interesting. That's sick. So it's now no longer the good plant, and you can defuse on the left here. This is what Heretics were doing against 100 Thieves on Bind.
And he even gets the shot as well. Boast has gone down, turns a flash, a follow-up. You can't ask for more than that. And Chronicle, the guy's great. He had a fantastic performance.
Shout out to the Observer for catching this. Okay, it doesn't work out on this one, but I really like it. It also just means that you can defuse here, right? And then you just look at the angles. You can't really. Yeah, look at this. Right? You could literally be on the edge here, and I'm not even sure unless you have a heavy pun, you would actually spam him. This is very smart. Didn't work for the actual round, but very, very smart.
It's not common to expect someone to be in the site. You don't want to like risk losing a good spot to ultimate just to get on the off chance that there is someone close up. You rely on that flash, the double swing to be able to clear him out, but the spacing wasn't there. It wasn't good enough.
Because Heretics were doing this. Heretics were doing a similar thing on Bind, where you pull the wingman out of range when it plants, and it just kills the wingman.
Figuring out what they can do. But once they get
I
those
like
ultimates,
this changing.
Got to be more awake than that. And a captain's firing on all cylinders.
But they shocked that trip at A. So Fnatic was trying to set up that play, cancel what they were doing. Chronicle, drones to reclear all of A. But Fut, they're waiting. They got that opportunity. They got that opening. They pack off. And now they're going to punish Fnatic for getting a little bit too curious.
Oh my god, but show me that perspective as well from Alpha.
Yeah, got shots on shots at the moment.
Of a shot. And somehow, even with all that good intent
1, 2, 3 people that can get shot from this outlaw. Where's the heavy armor? Chronicle, miles away.
Basically, trading out
yeah, Yatujay could really wreck this round.
Gonna start taking towards Pillar, slow and steady, winning.
We got the same Astra suck. This time we have Omen with the spike. And we go for a different plant. So they tried to do it again. And respect to Fut, instant adaptation. This is still a win for Fnatic. And when you get this plant here, you know that someone's always going to lurk around here, right? You don't have the pressure of the B main plant. It's like either side. It's not as good as spam. And what you do, like the good spam, is over towards market.
There's still a fight on the site. Boaster and Alpha, 2-for-1 trade.
Still hard to spam? Yeah, that's how you know someone's going to market.
Now he shows his hand.
Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy in market. He's just a god.
These final moments are so difficult to make that choice for. He's got the first. Maybe still a chance, but time is running low. And Ada Captain is trying to play to it. He's got half. I don't think he's got the time here.
I think he does.
Has he got the time?
Oh, what the hell?
Look at it.
That's one of the best 1v2s ever, man. That shouldn't be possible.
You couldn't get closer.
That should not be possible. Wow, this guy is an absolute talent.
Creeps on his face. That's all you get from the Red Bull clutch. That was so
no reaction, of course.
Close. Oh, this is why I love EMEA's production crew. Love you guys out there. The EVS team and the observers, you guys always catch those moments. Adore you for it, but
yeah, they're catching everything.
Let's just simmer down a bit, because that was a nuts round. We even got the URE from the crowd. You know what I mean? Just vowels only. But what do we see? That was a real high tempo round. You've got to settle back down after that. For Yetujay to punish on this, but now there's a couple switch ups, right? You've got Durka over towards B main.
Okay, this is a similar effect.
Now.
I like that a lot.
Forcing them a little bit deeper towards Boaster.
Oh, okay, and they call to do the Paper X. Means literally the Paper X. Like they even go aggro over towards B like Paper X.
The counter creep up. They've taken the space over towards the A side. Yetujay taking down Chronicle has given them at least the plant coming through.
That one-way smoke on spawn, keeping Boaster at bay. Wingman to plant. Yetujay to strike.
Wow, Yetujay. Durka and Alpha. A little bit of util to play with, but Yetujay's a problem, man. He's such an issue.
Will they see his gun barrel?
Yeah, they absolutely at least thought about it, consider it, saw something. Alpha's on the light shield.
Still has Omen flash.
He goes in. He wants a gun. Flashed in, set up, and taken down. We're in a 2v2. Add a captain
Mosh.
on the corner.
Mosh timing's really nice though.
You've got to try and clear this together. So difficult though. All that util gone in, turns away, but now the captain comes back in time at a 1v1.
Oh man, they're winning clutches. Technically a 1v2 as well.
Here, but that's the time you needed him. And so many
Back
of
to
these
back. Well, I
instances
say
are
back to back.
getting
1v2,
stupidly
1v2.
close. I mean, Fnatic have had a couple of clutches now back to back that have gone in their favor.
And
but
Durka
Fut
still
found
was
their way
all.
back into this round. This was lovely from Boaster, and I think who was with him, Chronicle, controlling top mid, feeling like they were reading the play a bit there.
There are a lot of these funneling type plays that Fnatic's doing right now. Here,
This was cool though. Flash, double, satchel.
As Raze
This is a nice round.
Dude,
Fnatic have been working loads on this.
The paint shells by the stun, the board, an aggressive opening for Fnatic.
There's some really good stuff that they're doing. There's a lot of Paper X stuff that they're doing as well. By a lot, I mean like 2 rounds.
I'll clear the path if I can, but it's seen it, and Chronicle has got his man, so a trade did come out.
Hey, that was sick. Boaster did a little bit of damage on him.
Got B main control. They pushed deep down middle. They know that they've got
and it's a big change up, right? So they started doing the plan over towards B where they used the plant against them. Once they realized they planted here, sussed it out, they then changed to going aggro over towards B twice in a row as well.
Towards B for Fnatic, and it looks like that is exactly where Fut is trying to regroup towards. They do have out of captain.
They played 6 scrims on Sunset. Yeah, they got their deep map, like, well, they've at least, not saying it's deep at the moment, but they got a lot of strats. And they have good ideas.
Dizzy bringing him back up just to make sure that Durka wasn't lingering around. There was that question mark towards middle.
Definitely a lot of server time.
Sent through towards tiles. That's cleared here. So where does Fnatic rotate towards?
This needs to be a perfect bait from Durka for Boaster. Maybe even investing that showstopper to secure this round. It is a must-win round.
It's such a deadly position. Feast or famine for Boaster here.
Durka insta ult.
But you're right, it's on Durka to do this, and Dizzy could be such a devastating investment as well.
Are they clearing him?
Oh my god, he's still got one here. Smoke goes up, Spree goes in, but Boaster goes down. Durka couldn't save him, and now he's vulnerable. He's so open to this. A little bit of a misplay between each other, but the plant's gonna come down. And it's a 2v3. Chronicle on the way, but only with a Guardian, but Heroes here. And of all the
Was this their permaban? Yes, up until Split went out.
That info, but the thrash from Cracks as well is going to come out at perfect timing. It's going to force one of them off the spike.
1 cage.
2 shock darts, nothing.
Is the plant wrong?
So difficult here.
Can they not just defuse on that little edge?
The ult as well. They're making no mistakes here if they can avoid it. Already Chronicle going down.
Oh, go for the knife. Do it. Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Fallon making sure that he gets this one as well closer to his
back the lead after an explosive attempt from Fnatic at the start.
Yeah, I wanted to see Durka ult here, and I think he's trying to do the thing where he saves his ult for another round because they think they've won. They just didn't get the spam kills.
They know it's likely B. They have this bait set up right here, and as soon as Boaster gets that first kill, he uses the smoke. He could have used Gravity Wall instead, maybe. It's not the worst idea. Durka needs to back him up.
Oh man, he was cracking me up yesterday.
Launch into the smoke if Boaster gets killed there. You know, do something about that. But walk away with the round. And here comes the fast play again.
Oh my god, the TV.
Yeah, okay, so they were saving it for a set play.
And it's a quick escape plan.
Insta-react, or are we going to take back map control? Normally, you don't want to insta-react because that's kind of what they want.
A Fnatic with 2/3 of the map under control. Fut, knowing this, loads
is
of
an
time to
ult
work with.
on an eco, but again, I'm fine with a raise ult. Normally, you can get a kill, you can pick up a gun, and you can snowball a little bit.
Contact. That's all you're going to get. He's not going to outstay any of that one. And again, you look at the map control, you look at the information, Boaster's got a great deal here. They can keep faith in this, almost stacked towards market. Chronicle's chomping at the bit.
What is Chronicle doing?
He wants to apprehend the target.
Yeah, they've seen a lot of them here. Up to Boaster to try stay alive. They say he's out in the middle.
But knowing that
it wasn't too bad from Boaster though, so like his team's trying to make a lot of pressure, right? They're trying to act big over towards...
Go on, get a third! If he does.
Oh! Oh my god, that's insane, dude. What's going on, dude? That's the spot now. Everyone here. That's the spot, apparently.
No words, really.
No.
Like both showstopper attempts, one in the 5-on-3, kind of no value, worthless. Here,
the third time I've seen something mental from this angle.
They're having a relatively safe opening, but here, the 4 Sheriff kills, keeping Fnatic alive in this game right now. 5-6 is the scoreline. Rolling Thunder is the only ultimate on the board for Mr. Fallen, so the attack side Fut, do they do another pace change here? They did it before at B. Do they do it again here? They have and capitalize on it.
But it looks like you're right. You're seeing where fut are starting. It's that quick approach towards B, the camera. Okay, that's big info. And do they go off it? Well, they're trying to. Hero trying to swing in. Make them fight for that space that they want. Put some pressure behind it.
Just looks like a normal default from fut, but they have Yedajay in that tiles position, waiting. That trip already broken early from that shock dart. Pressure on fut.
Yeah, this is good. So talk about where you kind of have this stuff and you got to make him use. Like if they had a smoke behind here and they made him use their flash, they just wouldn't be able to get through. They wouldn't be able to get the flash. They'd have to force more. I think they can definitely try it more in the future. Mr. Fallon, CNET has also decided to just leave over towards B.
fut has the time to change their plan right now. They have that Omen ultimate, Rolling Thunder, Showstopper. Yedajay. This is big.
This is the biggest fight there's going to be.
Good info.
Oh, the distraction though. It's sick. And then the ult. Oh my god, this is unbelievable.
And now they can just pour forward. It's Hero on the cross. He's already stunned up. He's already been forced away. Smoked out. And
dude.
just exploded. Left in tatters over market.
Just gods,
and they've got the plant. That was gorgeous between
the two
of them.
That was an insanely cool round.
The Stars need to align for Fnatic to win this retake. If Boaster's able to get a pick off here and he's able to use his Cosmic Divide, that could mess up the entire post-plant plan for fut.
It'd still be alright. They got Flash, they got Molly, they got Breachel. There's the Flash.
He was just condemned to death.
He goes to Breachel, they can chill, they can Molly after this.
Applying that pressure further and further. Chronicle.
It was a beautiful round.
Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. But let's kind of talk about the start there. You know,
and if you actually look at some of the rounds that happened here, we got a Hero 1v2, we got a Durka kind of trade into a 1v1, maybe a 1v2, people call it.
Those types of combinations, the synergies between using that Omen ultimate.
I think fut maybe should have more rounds.
Using it to take the attention away, pull a rotation. That is something that you could absolutely do with Omen ultimate. The two main things you could do is this or a reactionary play. Hey, you're pushed up, you're out of position, you're aggressive on A, I'm going to go behind you. But that
yeah, you're not wrong. Durka, Sheriff, 4K. They're just hero rounds. Even though they have some really cool plans.
It's just lovely. It's that knock-on effect. As you said, that waterfall effect of, okay, Omen ult comes. And EVS team on the case. The replays, mwah. Perfect. But
the replays are unbelievable.
After what felt like fut had the upper hand in a couple of these looks. Let's see how they
fare
replays
on in China are good as well.
This is a bit of an adjustment now for
They're
them.
the two best replays for regions.
Get the early amount of pressure as fut taking a great deal of space over from A. They wanted to push all the way down here. Bodies and intent behind it, and a passive hold towards B.
Fnatic with a slow opening. Loving those B market splits late in the round in the previous match they played against KC. But looking like they want to play the retake. There's no Gecko, which means no wingman going out to plant the spike for Fnatic. They have to commit bodies there. Prioritizing market space, A-Link, controlling that top middle area. Fnatic inching into position. They're going to fake towards A little bit through that A-Link, but then come back market to B. But Durka, but CNED,
Yeah, the timing on this is mad.
It's just a fake, it doesn't matter. Wait, they're going through spawn.
They're going to commit. Oh my god, CNED suddenly a little bit panicked here. 45 HP already, copping a fair bit of chip damage on this. Got to be careful. There's a lot of bodies behind it. Paranoia's been sent in, but they can't really close down.
It's a weird spot. Do you like push into middle or something? I don't even know how I would react to this. But
CNED needs to deal with the wave coming his way, and Fnatic break through. Cross going to be pressured by Outer Captain, but here comes that B main crunch as well. He's got nowhere to go in this. He has to respect at least the plant and wait for the rest of his team to come close. Fnatic can now sit into a post plant. Love that pivot through spawn.
Boaster. And this might even be a little bit stronger. Does Boaster choose with the star to Astra Suck or Smoke? Okay, Astra Suck.
Smoke from Outer Captain probably on top of that box in main or on the spike.
Yeah, extra amount of delay.
Guess is right.
Yep, here we go, Durka.
Oh. Beautiful reclear.
Yeah, this is starting
we gotta keep an eye on Chronicle though.
Chronicle's position, don't forget about Chronicle. And oh, that's clean from Alpha, but the plant, he can stay around the corner. Oh, the suck though! He gets sucked further forward! This should be fine still. It's a 2v1.
Okay, very nice. It's a stronghold. A very strong hold. That's the thing with Astra as well, you can delay a lot on this map, and the kind of late locks, late flanks on this one, really strong.
Getting that nice combo with the Mosh, with the Aftershock, the one-way smoke on the box as well to get that opening find, but Fnatic coming in there, yeah.
This was a cool pistol. Like I was looking at this on the defense with the free there, and I was like, how on earth are you even meant to react here?
I do hate the fact that I just said,
you don't know, you don't know that it's 3 mid, and you don't know that it's 2B main.
Let's go.
Absolutely hate myself, but here we are.
Listen, I'm showing a lot of restraint right now from going farther with this because I understand the setting that I'm in, and I'm going to play a cautionary and refrain, you know?
He's growing, he's changing. But 6 to 7. We're looking at the buy coming out here now. It's going to be the Bulldog and 2 rifles and then the 2 pistols. So you can afford to lose 2 players if you're Fnatic. Danger Man on the other side, Cned. Sheriff is there. Does he get the chance to use it? Fnatic, let's see what they approach with already. Slow and steady to start this race.
So Fnatic's only shown their sunset one time. It was yesterday, and they prioritized middle and market pretty much every round. They never really went fast. It was
I mean, they have a lot of mid pressure anyway. I mean, they did this all the time, right?
You're not looking to see them do anything until about 55 seconds at the earliest, maybe in that 55 to 40 seconds left in the round, and it was really just usually towards middle. I want to see Fut making an emphasis to stop that. Opening pick found. That's Cena down at middle.
Yeah, and that was Danger Man, right? The one who's going to probably take a couple of risks and maybe and find some value off that Sheriff, but the rest is going to take mistakes maybe or just, you know, opportune timing. Gamble stack for Fut, but
Dead Sippy, thank you for that.
No sweat. Plant going to come through. So this should tie up the scoreline. I want to see if Fnatic can keep this perfectly clean, if it's a 5 alive Andalusia flawless, or if maybe there is a chance. I guess the most vulnerable player would be Hero here, but he's going to sit pretty safe. Clean. Did he hear
Yetterjay broke the
They
trick.
should just
you're
look,
right. That makes sense.
look and go for him.
But he doesn't know. He slipped the gap. Chronicle coming to assist.
Fnatic know what their reaction is, so they go help him out. Yeah, see how many extra kills Duck it can get.
But, you know,
Would really like a death or a kill on this. Yeah, look at everyone from Fnatic. They're just like, sure, it's all yours.
By the donation bin, just hanging
Yeah,
around.
I'll take that though.
He's going to take 1 away, and that's all he can get, but that's fine.
Hey,
That was
bonus
already
round,
accounted for.
5
Fnatic,
guns,
perfectly okay losing
and
1.
Duck is
Forces
Razor.
their shield rebuy for Alpha as well. He's only got 8 remaining.
Hey, why is Pansy?
So
Why is Pansy here? What's going on? Don't tell me there's a tech balls coming.
Down the drain. 7 to 7 is a score. Durka with that showstopper, and we've seen Fnatic doing these kind of push-pull things, not really opening up the game super fast, liking to do that mid to late round through mid to B, but here they have that showstopper. It's their bonus round. They had 2 ghosts invested in last round.
And looking like they might go fast with this.
And right now, Fut 3 towards A.
Kill trip.
This could be devastating.
It could be.
Normal trip. How do they break down?
See the pace here. It's a little bit cautionary at the start, but do they then just like gear shift in after feeling no react?
Contact close, get that shock, breaking the trip. Here we go.
Yeah, nice. Durka does get caught in the end, and it's
Damage,
still the showstopper. Not doing what it wants. Just give him a Sheriff. It's fine. Oh my god.
Oh
Monster.
my, 5
Where did he just
HP.
get battered from?
Yeah, he
Going
got
with a
wrecked.
black eye on that, but the plant's going to be there. We're in a 5v5 post plant.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this post plant should just be insane.
But he's got to be careful from market. There's already
Now they have the
very
added
nearby.
factor of
Dirk is
the
level 2. Oh my god, Dirk.
Astra Suck.
Fine, it's fine. Apparently, it's fine. You can just hop across. Okay, Cned with first here. The smoke's gone up, and Cned is kind of playing aim training, it looks like, and the defuse going to have to get started, going to have to get some pressure towards it here. And nothing to
they
really
did get
there's gonna
half.
be the
Astra Suck used.
pull away from the utility. Not going to say the suck again, but it's going to be very difficult to then close down the rest of the kills, and they should have the time.
They very
Nice
nicely
retake
handled.
from
Shout out to
This time,
Cned. I mean,
tapping the
Cned
spike
just
and then taking the
got
fight
a
deeper
lot
towards
of
B
them
main.
here. And
Also,
they created
that
so
wingman
much
dropped the
pressure,
spike
but
that happened
Cned just
before.
did
He was
so
pulled
much.
off of the spike defuse. That wingman coming in huge on these retakes. Fut, because of how they open up the
Yeah,
rounds,
and he's just
they're
creating
keeping so
insta
much
pressure,
utility
right? The
for
fact
this
it's not even the
retake.
kill.
But
Well, it is the
Fnatic,
kills, obviously,
they
but the fact that he's
dumped everything
tapping
they
spike,
had
getting some
behind
util
that
out, tapping
showstopper.
spike
They used
again,
so many
like whatever
Astra stars, they
util
used so
he's
many
expecting
abilities
them to
that didn't
dump.
have anything
He
to
just
deal
wants
with Fut
to
coming out of that
wants
market
them to use
position,
it as
getting on
fast
that
as
spike,
possible.
and using that wingman to
Now has his own ult,
force
and we've
Fnatic
got
to use
1, 2,
abilities.
3 people that can't buy, 2 people on
Showstopper for
foot as
Cena
well,
this
so a
time.
huge round of 7-8.
Probably a
Shock
slow opening for both teams here.
is going to be
Looks like a
good.
very similar
Cypher
approach
close
from
enough to pick up
Fnatic.
the trip, yeah. Just going to wait for this one.
Sure, we don't have the showstopper this time, but
This
we
is
can do the
good.
same thing and catch
Actually,
them.
Yeah, away we go. And the pace change, right? It's a little bit of a speed up
It's
here.
interesting. I'll
Not by
talk
much,
about
but
this
just
in a
enough
sec.
you get the fight on the site itself. Back pillar. Actually, Mr. Fon's found a little bit of a gap to play into. Okay, Dirk has noted it now. Oh god, scramble!
Oh,
but
that's
Yenerjay then just
nice,
sweeps
though.
it
He
up.
knows they're
Push
going to
from
be
one side
going
the
into
other.
this to avoid the
Just
ult.
leaning through market apparently is more than fine for it. Ult there on top. They know the depths of what Fnatic are trying to bring now. Everything's been spotted, and this is hard.
Oh boy.
Cena got out of there in time.
Yeah, everyone
Almost
can chill.
punished,
There's no
but still,
plan.
where do they pivot to?
And already we see Yenerjay trying to steal that ground at middle. Control that rotation back towards A. There's no trips, no camera. Here comes the camera.
I must wait a moment.
Okay, quick find
Good
on
info,
that.
though.
Bit info.
Yeah, and we're going to have a free pass
Rotation
and...
already coming
Whoa.
towards A.
You're gonna need like an alpha moment or a hit. You know what I mean? Like one's got to get you 2-3 kills or something. And you've got Zenith there. He's not really allowing much play to come through.
why don't
Already
I
matching
have that
all of
arrow
this
thing? That was
adjustment
crazy.
For Fnatic trying to kind of slug their way in up
30
mid.
seconds.
Not gonna work out. Yeah,
One
look at this.
enemy
Every step they
remaining.
take, there is someone
Spike
watching that
down
next
A.
cross point. Hero. He's surrounded. It's like a tower defense game. You got players left, right, behind the door, revealing what. Oh my god, he's so clean with it though. He's got 15 seconds. It's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be
My
safe.
brain goes,
So
wait, is he doing
one thing that I like
something?
here a
No,
lot
it's 15
is
seconds.
No chance.
All good.
Fnatic know the FUT are going to
All
look
good.
at the
One
Fnatic
thing that's impressing me
demo that's
about
out
what
there,
FUT's
right? They
doing
knew
that I
Sansa
can
was going to
see
get
towards
picked,
the beginning of the
and they're going to look at the
season,
demo.
split one,
So
even
Fnatic
kickoff,
also looked at the demo, and they were
that
doing
they
this
have been
shock
doing
from
so
Chronicle,
well
the
towards
bounces,
this
it's
stage,
slow,
and all
and I
throughout
can't remember who
stage
it was,
two,
but they were
is
picking up the
that
trip
they
all the
are
time.
Just their
And
teamwork
they
and their
decided to be like,
fundamentals are
well,
on
FUT's
point.
going to do
Yes,
the
they are
same
doing
thing
so
because
much stuff
it's
together. We saw
strong,
that high
right?
low,
You get
they
the
get
full
that
info
kill,
when
and
they
they
think they've
instantly
broken
back
it,
off together.
and they
There's
decide
no
to have
misstep
a
there. It's not
round
one
which is
person's
based
waiting,
off
the other person's backing.
the
They're
Cypher
backing off
being
together. Right
close
here, he
and
gets a kill.
just
Mr.
jumping
Fo
on him
gets
as
his
he
kill, backs off to
replaces
the next angle.
the
Makes
trip.
it very difficult for Fnatic to
So
be
that
able
was
to
pretty
punish
cool. They're
that
kind of
or get
expecting
or-
Coming up
didn't
next,
work,
you
but
back
cool
up
idea.
the previous roster before CNED came into it. You know, there's always that potential. Everyone talking about, you know, just get a young Turkish star on your team, you start winning. I mean, seeing 5 players now come together and really show
The only
validity
person with
that
a
they've
gun
got
takes a
is
hit and can be
marvelous.
throwing this
However,
over.
already big damage on Hero. So Alpha, give me
Did
the
a-
one with that rifle.
Venn diagram over the HP there.
Well done, look at you. Okay, another step towards the ult that Dirk can't use today. All good. Hey, look, he had his sheriff moment, it's fine.
Like Alpha's one off of his ultimate. If he gets a crucial entry kill and then they're able to follow up with that, that could be a turning point. Fnatic down a couple rounds, using this round as a little bit of a low investment economy round, looking at the bigger picture, looking to get that regroup, but Alpha with that spike towards B here. Maybe a little bit of a fake towards A, using Chronicle's Owl Drone, maybe a smoke to push them off. Boaster's here. They're able to get that pick. Hero could put his
Yeah.
hat as well, and then that's confirmed info. Low on time, though. They're going to have to commit somewhere at some
30
point.
Yeah,
seconds left.
But
and
this
I'm
scares
just
me that
looking at
Yenerjay's
Cena,
here
just
doing
not
this,
moving.
Right, because again, there's such squishy target. Oh,
Good trade.
hold on.
Oh.
We got an alpha round coming, because look at,
he's
look
got
at
a
top
pla-
middle. Look at Boaster as well.
Wait.
Boaster's positioning. This could still be good. He's got his ult here. Does he send it to try and help out
Oh,
Boaster? But the
he
timing's
sends
everything.
it.
so
He
there's
gets
a
the
fight
plant
on
down, and they
12
just think it's a
seconds,
distraction to
plant
get the
coming in.
plant.
Oh!
It's not the gun for it.
It ain't what you want to be seeing.
It's not the
Alpha,
gun for him, man. That's not his
1v4.
fault.
The Wonder Kid himself gets his man on the other side, CNED, but he's surrounded, 7 HP. Look at the pressure that he's under. Give him a fair
Very
fight.
nicely
He
handled
can't
from
add a
FUT.
captain.
They didn't budge.
Takes him down.
These two
It
just
was
did not budge.
just
One holding, one
pandemonium
holding,
at the end there.
one holding.
But FUT gonna up it
So
towards
no matter what
10,
they did over towards
get
A,
the
they were
numbers
just like,
on
well,
their side.
yeah,
And
knowing
every
that
round's
it's like
got a threat to
Boaster,
it.
I
This has been a
guess,
fun
that they
series
might like
already.
to do stuff like this.
And if Boaster had anything but the frenzy, he could have had a shorty there.
I
I
know.
think it would have been better than the
Even a
frenzy.
classic, anything.
Unironically, though, the classic at that range would probably be.
Hey, it would have
decent.
been better, yeah, no doubt
The
about
frenzy
it.
is just like just pray, just like you know, just
That's
pray.
so sad. So sad. Oh, but it feels like they're expecting mid-pressure.
I feel
reset.
like FUT will be expecting this
wrong
round,
as it
right?
stands,
A
but-
split.
For now,
Definitely something that would work well
I
against
indicate a similar look. This could be that
against the
pressure
Orcs.
towards B, just with that shock dart going in, but there's no overreaction here. But reading this as it's a mid piece.
But they're in a position to deal with A really quickly as well. But it does look like it's a little bit of a fake from Fnatic. We see Boaster towards tiles. Hero stealing that control of B main. Yeah, Dirk got spotted by that camera. Chronicle still has his drone in this position. Fnatic want to pull off a heist, a little bit of a fake.
But Fut are so good at like feeling this out, and with that Rolling Thunder in the pocket and the Thrash as well, there's so many kind of keys that they can depend on late. They don't have to overly fight for early space. The retake is very
That's what they're going for.
So unless Fnatic can draw blood on the way,
Yeah, Fut are on top of this, man.
it still feels good for
Yeah, I
Fut.
need them too heavy.
Mid pressure. Hero.
Yeah, they're going for the A split, but there's 3 people here, and look at them. Yeah, they show too much.
Does he get cleared? Yes,
I mean, shout out to Fut,
completely
but it's too obvious.
through middle, clearing it out, and now Fnatic have to lean back in late towards A.
But has Fnatic exactly where they want them, luring them straight
It's
into
too
the
obvious
trap,
with what
saying,
Fut
hey,
have,
like, we know what your game plan is.
like
and
util-wise.
already walking in.
Oh my God, look at this guy.
But it's also
Feeling
too obvious because every big round Fnatic needed, they tried to, well, they did this against
Chronicle on one
Keiko.
side, Boaster stuck on the site. Hard for him to back away from this. Spray and pray, and the shorty's not going to miss. CNED takes Boaster away from the smoke, leaving Chronicle in a 1v5. And yeah, CNED, nice try. But he did do some damage towards Chronicle.
Didn't even get fish out of them though. I think they're in their wrecked.
The job for them. Fut making it up to 11, and again, this is credit to just great reads from Fut. They are so prepared.
They're very, very prepped. They're very prepped. They adapt fast.
Late intention from Fnatic, they had everything in line
they're a scary team at the moment.
Fnatic need to show to us that they have something else in their back pocket on this. They can't have shown us everything they've got, because right now, all they really have is that contact B explode or something with a late round haven't shown us yet that they still are able to use here. But CNED already into B main.
Oh,
loses.
An uncharacteristic miss from CNED.
It's not a pretty duel from anyone here.
So Chronicle gets to keep his life, but the space is still maintained by Fut at the loss of CNED. They hold B main, and now they're funneling towards this A site.
This hat from Hero could be used already. Mr. Fallen taking that space at B main, getting the read that Fnatic is posturing towards A.
We're seeing the fast flank as well. Already clearing deep middle at a captain. He's right behind them, and he's quick to this too. They're keeping control of CT, and that's about it. That's where Yedajay's holding still. He's got his cam towards elbow, trip towards A, so he knows that there's still a little bit of timing for a captain to get this flank just right. Now you're going to see them getting worried. Yeah, now there's a problem. They're going to turn attention.
Whoa, crazy guy.
White swung Hero steps to the side and evades it. Now the hack gets invested. Down to 3.
I mean, it's a hard round to play for him,
a little bit of fight back, but they got to get towards that site with 40 seconds.
At least it was
fine. I don't think that
at least it was a 4v5.
Cracks could be an issue. Play it in here.
I'd have given Fnatic what they want though.
Waits for the contact to
like
come
a
through.
flawless round or a close to.
Durka to trade out, and they have those numbers up high here.
4 versus 2 for Fnatic. Mr. Fallen.
Yeah, they made this doable. Hold on.
Camera taken out.
Tricky, yes, but doable. Hero gets a little ahead of himself, but he takes off the head of Mr. Fallen. Anyway, double swing. They find cracks.
At least they got 2 guns out of him. Fnatic loving this.
They managed to claw one back here. That felt like it kind of lived and died by Captain's attempt a little bit, but still, Fnatic have managed to at least get a bit of a break in that trend. 4 rounds in a row for Fut. They've managed to fight back for one.
I mean, it came down to this duel,
really. That round
really.
is actually salvageable for Fut if Captain doesn't get hit by that trip and try to force that fight. That pressure, once he breaks that trip, is enough. Dying here, getting that hat on the body, getting all the information, that's what sealed the deal in favor of Fnatic. And Fut, showing their hand, going for that aggressive pick and losing that early with CNED, not the end of the world, but that is a way that Fnatic can actually come back into the game. Fut, they don't have to do anything crazy. They're winning this game with their reads right now. They don't have to force anything. And as I say that, set up towards B, ready to trap these guys. The full retake A setup, camera watching A-Link, trip on the site as well. And all the players positioned, waiting for Fnatic to come B again.
I like this from Fnatic though. They still have options.
Duck is already ahead of it, so he knows that's been.
They have a lot of options. They got camera to spot here. Had one in middle. Okay, as soon as this guy picks up the camera.
So slow and steady progress. When does Fut call
yeah,
off
I like this.
Attempt?
I don't know if they heard anything, but at least the jump peek over towards B was very well timed. They spot nothing over towards B. Rotate, coming in towards A.
2 for Alpha.
But getting this read. Starting to reposition.
Yeah, I mean, it was all down to
Thrash, their only ability really for this retake besides Mr. Fallen.
Site looks clear, can't fully confirm it. But I'm looking at YetherJ slipping a bit closer as well. That's
Not
a bit
this
scary
pause.
to me. That
Yeah,
one way
I mean,
now
this
gonna
pause
be
is
pretty effective with two
the
of them
pause,
holding
and they
that
can
side.
fast
They've got
flood
sight from
side
elbow,
if they
but don't
wanted
have safety
to.
here. YetherJ could be an issue. He could be a problem. This guy can do some serious damage.
Wait.
And that's what I mean.
What?
On top,
That's
paranoia
it's
sent.
impressive.
Glance in, but now it's back to the wall. Valorant. Boaster's already down low. Dirk is going to try to escape, but he's been detained. Oh, it's just perfection between them.
Atta, man. Atta was staring at him the whole time.
Showing off a little here to get
Yeah,
up to 12.
shout out to YetherJ. That was cool,
And
man.
Lucia flawless
Now?
for Foot. I mean, again, Fnatic walking into the Lion's Den and Foot just completely demolishing
It was a
them.
disaster.
But
They just got too
right
much info over
here,
towards B.
I cannot believe Fnatic thought this was going to work. Sit in the cage, try to phase it together as your teammates plan. You know, the enemy's not coming through spawn yet. That Thrash catching Dirk at the last moment there. And Foot getting onto map point here. They have a showstopper on the other side. Fnatic, they are 4 ultimates here. They had 2 of them in the last round, and they were one off 2 other ones. And now, what do? They have to use them.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's now or it's probably never, right? Okay.
Sure.
All right. CNED.
Oh my goodness.
What is going on? Run for your life. CNED is
Yeah,
chasing him.
lovely,
Oh my
man.
God.
Oh, Hazard no
This is
kill.
ridiculous.
Oh, Hazard
This
no
is a
damage.
ridiculous round. Help me. Someone help
Dude,
me.
it was so nice from him.
He's
Hero
going.
is fleeing. Hero
What
is
is
trying
this?
to run the hell away. CNED is hunting him.
Oh,
okay.
what the?
Well, sit, I guess.
So,
Okay, well.
just type in chat sit, please. Please. Be toxic. What a mad round. That's just a wild one. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
and
meant
didn't have
say
to
about
use
that?
anything.
That's one of those situations where Foot's probably just having a good time. They know that they're about to close it out.
Yeah.
Let's get a little wild, a little fun.
Imagine chasing
you know,
that hard
what's
and
the worst
getting
that
one
can
tapped,
happen?
yeah.
And, well,
Sat
I mean,
like that.
get sat down. 4 ultimates still on the board for Fnatic, so another chance here. I do wonder if Fut is going to just try to hard punish right now Dirk's aggression towards A, or if, you know, they're winning these retakes pretty well. So setting up these traps, waiting for Fnatic. That's the game plan.
Okay, so 3 chances. We've still got all of the ults.
So
It
many ults here for Fnatic, though. It scares the life out of me.
pretty doable.
Hero's nearly got his as well. They might just have the full hand.
2 full loss
They're a
bonus, so this
mile
would be
away
a
from
drop. They can buy one more
It's gonna be that
after.
B crunch, right? You've already got early mid presence as well with that 3-2 split.
I was thinking about that too, that Rolling Thunder kind of line like this.
Oh, I like
Squirting
this.
out in the middle.
I like
And
this.
now here
Yes,
come
overall to
those
bail him
ults.
out.
YetherJ gonna be able to keep himself
It
unaffected.
didn't get too much
Obviously,
from
Fnatic
these.
have
They
no
got
idea
a
that
lot
the
of
site
ults
is
out of them
completely
there, and it
clear,
didn't
so
get
they're
too
gonna go
much.
for
It's
this
a big
now.
win for Fut.
Timing's everything. Boast is
I'd even
in
lose
for
this
the
guy middle.
Mr. Fon's on the other side. And it depends who wins this fight. Opens up so much of a big avenue on the map. That's beautiful. I thought he was on for a follow-up, but no, it's Fnatic in the back lines holding this still down. It's on CNED in a 1v3 plants
Hey, really
in
nice
Chronicle.
shots came into
Not
this
letting
round
it
from so
happen.
many people.
10-12. Game's starting to heat up a bit here.
Fut's economy,
Fut should be alright with
weird,
this,
a little
though.
shaky.
They got a lot of
but
ults out of
few
them.
ultimates invested to secure that round, that Rolling Thunder. the
It's 3, right? 'Cause that Raze ult, too.
Fury, that all 3 ults just to secure that round. And if we look at the past rounds that Fnatic were winning as well, it's kind of Fut doing, you know, giving it away in a sort of way. So right now, Fut, they have 2 chances to close out this game before it goes into overtime. And they have a pretty good read on Fnatic. Sure, what are you going to do when they send 3 ultimates at you? But as long as they don't force something to happen, they should be sitting pretty. They know what Fnatic smoke for B main instead.
Yep, okay. So early control sits
Right,
in
2
Fut's
chances.
hands here.
Yep, we scored nothing to punish it this time. Sorry, there's
But
shock.
loads of question marks across this map. Middle. Currently
I like
under the
this.
banner
This
of
is
Fnatic,
nice.
And the lean late
Aggro
towards A.
info
2
over
on
towards
site this
middle.
time.
Yeah, it at least spots the camera,
them
so Hero goes to
cracks
break
the other,
that, and
both with rifles. The players who
maybe
don't have rifles,
yes, Jay
YetherJ
can remember where the
and a
camera is and
captain.
break that. It doesn't have
They're
a
on the
good
other
gun to
side, but
spam it though.
top mid right now. Fnatic slowly creeping over.
They're going to use the Cosmic
Really gonna
Divide.
have
They
any
have
ults.
to.
Maybe
It
Mr.
looks
Fallon
they're
can
posturing
get
to
one
do
for the
an
last
all-in
round, but
towards A. Heavy through elbow to get a good ultimate line off. I haven't seen them use it on A yet, but maybe they do something across the site.
Worried about short here. Fnatic faltered last
I'm
time
worried
by
about
trying to approach
Fnatic
it from
now
that side.
already.
It was that double
Yeah,
that came
4
in for, I
people
think it
here.
was YetherJ.
Not too much pressure.
on that
Omen
cage's
Flash
fade.
stops them from coming
Grabbed.
out. Oh, that's the
Oh,
Omen
okay,
Flash
freebie.
that was
It's
gonna
free.
stop
It was
them.
just a spam in the smoke. He's got out of captain. Had map on top, though. That's a bit of an issue here, because now they know about cracks. Now the divide comes in, but I don't know if they carry on this way. Oh my god, Chronicle! Stunner from him. 3 in this round. Who gets the gun out first? It's Hero. And he might have found Mr. Fallen. We might be
Huge.
going
All right,
OT.
last chance.
Bloody hell. Hopefully the coach
Last
streamers
chance,
out there.
I'm
Most
pretty sure
Sliggy
they're not going to get any
writing
water.
the chances, you know, give us the update, please, once we get back into game. Got to get them working for us, Josh, you know what I mean?
True.
They're out there just having a great day, chilling out, chair streaming for half of it. Got to be writing the chances.
That was another low investment round for
Half
Fut.
of it.
Yep.
Sheriffs are across the board. Now
That's
they get the
crazy.
Vandals out, the Phantoms
Oh.
out. No ultimates on the board for either team. Mr. Fallen the closest, 2 off of his Rolling Thunder. But again, that's 2 ultimates used from Fnatic to get that round. No ultimates here, the closest 3 away for 100's Fury.
Oh, and now it's that like last round call really in regulation. Does Fnatic do the same thing? How do we see Fut then approach this? This is when it's those mind games in the highest effect. And bigger picture, this game doesn't have any effect on standing.
This is interesting.
We're getting a really
Last
good quality
time,
game.
Fnatic,
Considering this
when
hasn't
them
been in
broke
the
this,
map
they ended
for
up
Fnatic
going
the
B,
entire
right?
season. It's mad
They're going to have like some kind of...
Yeah, I agree. If they're able to take it to overtime against a team like Fut,
They're going to have some set protocol again? Is this just part of what they're calling is?
They've leveraged to get into this position to begin with. That would
Wait,
be
they're not going to
a
go clear
really
it.
big
Oh, this is
statement for
everything.
these guys.
But camera,
trying to
spots
show
all of
off
A.
and kind of,
One
you know,
person can hold this
push up
one
the
down.
numbers a bit, show,
3
you know, a little
pass
bit of
and
a show of
stack.
strength for
Feeling
champs.
good over towards
But now
B.
it's a feint towards that A site. But there is a camera there.
There's a chance to set up
I assume it's been
from
checked on a couple of
Fut.
times, so they know
Completely
there's not
own
gonna
this.
follow up towards
With the
this.
full info
And
over
now look at the
towards
stack,
A.
Josh. They're gonna have
We
4
even
players
have
for Fut
cracks
on the right
joining
side of
them.
the map.
If left middle,
Round 40
have the
seconds
read.
left. B split. Add a captain can paranoia them back.
They might
4
get the
people
advantage
on
here.
site.
Hero already going to get in towards market pretty deep. No one there willing to fight for it. They're all on back pillar. Okay, Wingman just slaps him back, but this is going to be a brawl. This is a straight up fight. Who wins it? Dirk's not been good in these positions.
Whoa,
Okay,
big
okay,
crouch.
it's a
Yeah.
triple one.
What is going to be a
And Capital
double?
Hero at the same time. With a double down, if not triple
No
down.
way, 4 people on
Fnatic
site
taking
and
a
they
fight
couldn't
to
hold
Fut.
it.
And now Yellow J a mile away,
Spike planted.
and with the time against him. Vocal when it comes to their victories, but now he's got to make it happen for himself. Boaster, maybe going for the nutmeg here, waiting in that smoke. Alpha, waiting on the other side.
Big.
Boaster's done the job. It's 12-12.
Yeah, I was thinking they weren't going to do
Of
that.
course we're going OT. Have you got any other plans for tonight,
4 of them?
Josh?
Done?
Just hanging out, you know.
That's
Yeah,
what we like to
nightmare.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just hanging around.
12-12, as if we're
That's
getting
the
OT
Kings
here.
have comebacks, true.
When you're looking at this round,
Yeah, they
how
probably do
it's-
it the most.
You know, we have all the information. We see the mini-map. We see 30 seconds left. We see cracks rotating over. That's a 4-man B-stack. We see exactly how Fut knows what Fnatic's going to do. Fnatic, same thing. Well, what do we have? B contact explode, or 40 seconds left, we start our mid to B split.
Peach shot.
People trying to deal with CNED before. In
CNED
regulation on
really
this
tried to
side,
force the issue a
CNED
bit
had
too much
lot
here
of
for my
freedom
liking.
to hold back that B main pressure. Now this time, Fnatic have finally won it out.
Yeta J.
Oh,
Gotta
he
be
is
clear.
in trouble.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, the timing.
Run, boy, run. Chronicle. Oh, he gets his gun
stutter
out.
stepped.
Oh, man, you kind of thought Yeta J was teed up for that one. I thought it was on a platter, maybe just getting that timing right.
Tripwire destroyed.
And now they know where that final blow was going to come from as well from Fut. Looking like we're to end towards that A site. Now, Krax has got to be careful as well. He's got the spike here. If he gets caught, Mosh is going to cut off the
Run
corner.
Yeah,
Trip.
but, I mean, Fnatic know that
He
they're going to
knows.
have to go for a kill, right?
Man, but it's stalled out as Mosh, but they're not going to retake that space just yet. There we go, cleared it out. He called in for the cavalry, and a captain comes back over, plants in.
They know that flank's on the way.
Yeah, they know the flank's happening
This
because
is
they
the
did this
Fnatic
all the
bread and
time.
butter. And Fut need to find a way to deal with it. Do they push spawn? Or they fight in the back?
It's almost taunting.
It's
at this
basically
point,
just down to
knowing
this guy's
exactly
timing.
what Fnatic want to do. That's
Good.
a freebie.
That's on
Yeah,
those
and I
two.
like
no
this
idea.
double
They
bait
have
though.
no
Do
idea
they
about
expect
should.
Boaster?
It's
He's
always
baited
Boaster.
so heavy that they
I'm
won't
not seeing
expect him.
Krax turn around here.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing him turn, but the captain's still firing on all cylinders. He took away Chronicle. And now Mr. Fallen called back here, but time's starting to run short. Mr. Fallen,
Ah,
what a fight!
wait.
Takes out Boaster. And the captain just toying with him, trying to play to that sound cue. They want to get half hit Fnatic. And the captain on the punish.
Whoa.
It's perfect.
3v5.
Finally figure it out. Deal with
Very
the flank,
impressive.
deal with
Krax got a little bit
everything
lucky with the
Fnatic wanted.
timing.
Get the first in OT.
That 3 versus 4 post plant, the wingman planting the spike, the position secured for Fut, and Fnatic 2 split up. Yeah, you're right, this B main opening. CNED's not been going that quick into B main all game, really. Wait for that Dizzy, maybe do a shift walk
This
in,
is
use
fine.
that
Both
boombox. But here, he gets caught,
fine.
and this is going to be something that we're going to start seeing
I
crazy
mean, the
things happening
one-way
in
push
this
him
late
through.
game because
Does he need to go a lot
There's no ults on
later?
the board. Everyone's got guns.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the walk push through the
This is
one-way.
all the lessons you learn through regulation, and then you get to OT, and sometimes it just goes completely out of the world.
Start running at them randomly, yeah.
Honestly.
Well, they were doing that in the regulation.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
They were testing the waters for overtime.
Okay, well, Fnatic, you've highlighted their 2 pieces that they like to run. What do we have now? Over towards A main with the flash. Looking at where the spike is, though, I want to see what the end goal is, because it may not be this. But they're sitting pretty close by. CNED is clearing behind this.
A lot of utility traded. Not a lot of ground secured.
Yeah, it's a good nade, and the fact that they clear after they get the info, they know they force them back. They don't know numbers, but they know they force them back.
They just, where are they going? Straight up
We've
mid?
seen this one before. Is this not just their
they're actually going to use it as a fake. They're
just their mid split, but they're going to try and do a bit of pressure over towards market fast?
They're going to get caught.
Alpha, where are you going? Alpha,
They have to go
you
A.
have spike. Please remember it this time. What? I hate it.
Okay, pressure over
worked, though.
towards
absolutely
market.
has
Honestly,
worked.
it's not
What's
too
off the
bad.
side?
Yeah, this is a bit of a
Yeah, the
new one
counter
from them.
freebie.
Pressure over
It's
towards
really
market,
nice.
go all the way
It
back
just
and
felt
hit
really
onto A
dangerous,
site.
right? You're hoping they
I like that
respond
they're
accordingly. And you got to get a
doing
move
something
on as well,
new.
because they're about to kind of backfill
At least
the
if they
space
did
that
this
you
before, I
claimed so
can't remember
handily.
it, and
Chronicle
that's
caught
straight
out of
through
captain
smoke.
That time. Don't know if that was straight through smoke or he actually saw him. CNED, you don't win that angle anymore. They're going to be allowed to cross. The plant's going to come in. I'm looking at mid as well.
Nervous for CNED. He's been
Okay,
overstepping it a little bit.
seconds.
Now they're going to go for it. CNED tries to go for the pop-in swing as wide as he can. Boaster catches him before. Hero going to deny it on the follow-up as well. It's looking like maybe double OT here. As now, yeah, the J last one alive. Long way off. 1v4. Very unlikely here for him. Time against him too. And just the jump spot. Keep that information. Even the boom bot on top. Yeah, this is very, very difficult. It's nearly impossible.
Just because it's Fnatic doesn't mean it's impossible.
Nice try, Josh. Nice try. Nice try. I thought you were meant to be the analyst, the smart guy. You saying that's possible, huh?
You want analysis?
Yeah, talk to
Right
me.
here.
Talk to me. Hit me with it.
So what I notice is
Okay.
we get to build up the tension for
Right.
ourselves as we get to see all the information. We know that fake life Fnatic to pull all that pressure away, it's worked. Fut has completely left that site. It's wide open for the taking, and Fnatic, we see them, they're so cautious. They don't know that it's wide open. There could be one player, there could be 2. We know that there's 0.
Stop it. There's no contact.
boy.
The contact.
Yeah, Fnatic's looking good for
Trap
it.
them. Oh my god, but they don't know about Boaster. He's on the corner. He's deeper. Stuns there. Didn't affect the player he
Yeah,
wanted, but
should've
Alpha
had some
is
confidence
the man
with it.
behind him, trying to back him up.
Wait.
Oh,
Whoa.
the shot! Mr. Fallen is just a straight
3.
up death match over towards A. And now with the Aldrone, they've secured a bit of
That's
space.
so
Chronicle
unlucky.
is taking it, both hands. This is why you want Chron though. Now finally decides to take his
Wait.
time,
Yeah, he's
but
taking a big
ready,
risk
he's
on free
ready.
HP, and why
God
not?
Damn well. That was outrageously good from Chronicle too. Just
Yeah,
feeding
look
it
how
as that
smart,
gap to
respect.
it, knowing that Yeda J was that last player, taking all that space away, but how the hell are you saying they don't see what we see? But it felt like Fnatic did. They had 4 players there.
When you're getting into these overtime rounds, you have to do these gambles. What has Fut been trying all game? Well, they have the slow openings. The last OT round, what did we do? We stuffed CNED at B.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they don't want to get stuffed at B again, so they choose to go A. And this is kind of one of those like super simple, boil it down IGL moments where it's like, oh, we destroyed them at B, let's go A this time. I mean, Fut got to be better than that. They can't walk into those traps. And here, Fnatic stealing mid early, a little bit of fake pressure towards A.
Okay. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for that penny to drop, right? It's just like such a tense game.
2 pass and walk
Boaster's
push
got
to middle with the
and he's at
spike.
top middle.
They really like stressing this middle. It
Yeah,
destroys the
smoke,
rotations
smoke,
from
and they're going
Fut,
to do the
makes
fake,
them a little
one
bit
fake,
slower
one
on the
normal.
game.
Yeah, becoming
Boaster.
Oh, labored in it. Hold on. Krax is here, though.
Oh, man, look at this setup. They're done.
They're going to get punished on it. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
There's a bit of a
Durka.
moment of Johnson. They've already
Oh,
broken through
Durka, bro.
Booster! Finding Krax is huge.
I did not
Now
think he was
gets
ever
pushed
going to win that
towards the site.
duel.
There is still Yedajay here, but he's
Did not
towards
eat
market.
the, did he not
So
eat the
either he
stun?
commits towards trying to catch the cross, but the spike went through CT.
Yeah, Durka might have done this.
Wild. Okay, Yedajay, position noted, has to back away. They don't have complete safety in that CT side, but the paranoia and the space taken away from CNED means they do. But caught a little up here.
Wow, man, what a round from you.
They are teed up to win this map. I really didn't expect it. Yedajay goes down. The final man.
Oh, what a comeback.
And a captain
Really
in a
was.
1v4. This was
Yeah,
absolutely
from 4 chances to win it from Fut all the way back 15-13. That was sick.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable sunset.
It was a really
in the
cool
pockets
sunset.
of
Really
Fnatic.
good.
Beating Fut of all teams. That is a tick in the box.
Maybe
These maps
kicking
today have been
themselves for that
outrageous, man.
aggressive push.